Hello everybody, what is going on? It is Summit here, and today I have a video for you. Now, I want to say right away, this is not my gameplay. This is Tmartn's gameplay. I was not at E3, and so I didn't get the chance to record any for myself, so I'm going to make sure that you all know this is Tmartn's. It's even watermarked in my video in the top left corner. It'll be there for the whole time. I'm not trying to take credit for anything that he made and say it's my own. So, let's get into this. Basically, I want to talk about division skills and how they're going to affect the competitive scene. So if you guys don't know, division skills are kind of like a specialist ability almost, and it's like something that you can do only if you're in that division, and it's kind of like an ability or something you do in game. So for example, I'll run through them quickly. The infantry division skill is the bayonet charge, right? So you while you're sprinting, you press down on the knife button and you are running with your bayonet. And you can stab people. The airborne division is the suppressor. You can put on a suppressor to your gun and take it off whenever you want. So that's kind of cool. And then mountain division, it's the sharpshooter ability, which is like it blacks out your surroundings around your scope, and apparently it gives you more aim assist. And it also shows the enemy names. The enemy names pop up, and that's activated when you hold your breath. Then there's the incendiary rounds for the expeditionary division, which you load in that special shell, and it we saw that in the trailer where it creates the whole big explosion deal. And then you have the armor division skill, which is you put down a bipod. So I've heard that you can put down bipods on almost anything, any head glitches, any windows of buildings, and basically it tightens up your hip fire like crazy, like really small, almost like the turrets in Modern Warfare Remastered, and then it also gives you like 0 recoil. So I want to talk a little bit about about each of these and how I think they're going to affect competitive. So first of all, the bayonet charge for infantry, that's really not going to do anything. I mean, that seems like it's more of a fun thing that you would use in pubs, but never really used in competitive. I want to say quickly, I don't know if they're going to be adding more division skills when the game actually comes out. They might have like 2 for everything, kind of like how Black Ops 3 had an ability and a weapon in each thing. I don't know how they're going to do it, or they might just stick with these, and these are the abilities. So that's what we're assuming for now. Next up, the suppressor. Putting on and off a suppressor, I don't think that's going to be very useful either at all in competitive. That's another pub thing. Pub stompers going to be putting their silencers on. No one in competitive runs a silencer. The last time it happened was in Call of Duty Ghosts, when Nadeshot would run around and search and destroy with it. So yeah, that's really the only time it might be used is in search and destroy. But from what I've heard, the silencer like really destroys the range and damage. So that's something that just makes me think, that's not going to be used at all in competitive. Then we have mountain division, which is the sharpshooter, like I said. I think this will be actually pretty good for competitive. Anyone that snipes in search and destroy is definitely going to want to be using this whole ability. Just for the fact that extra aim assist and you can see their names pop up. I think that's going to be a huge benefit to people that like to snipe in search and destroy. Then you have the expeditionary division skill, which is the incendiary rounds. Again, this is pretty situational. I guess if you were trying to break a hard point, you could use it, but I don't know, to switch classes just to do that and get a kill or two doesn't seem like it would be very beneficial. Now, for the armored division with the bipod, I think this is going to be very good for competitive, actually. If you think about it, if you're trying to hold spawns for, say, hardpoint, which I would believe is in this game, because it's Sledgehammer and they had hardpoint in Advanced Warfare, I think it's going to be very beneficial. And also, if you're trying to hold down lanes on a map, I also think that would be very helpful to just, have a tight hip fire, have your recoil just be completely lowered, and so I think that would be something that would be very useful in a competitive situation. So those are kind of my thoughts on all of this. Overall, I don't think the division skills are going to really do much for competitive, but I think there's certain situational aspects to the game where they could be helpful. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in a later video. Again, not my gameplay, but wanted to have some World War II gameplay instead of like Black Ops 3 or um, Modern Warfare Remastered, and he says I can't show this part because he was actually switching classes. They weren't allowed to show the created class or the division classes yet, but a lot of people did, and so it's out there anyway. But that's going to be it for the video, and I'll see you guys later time.